Marketing is necessary for any business, but creators get stuck on it. I've seen from so many creators that I've talked to, they love to create, they love to build, but they get stuck in create mode. I'm guilty of this myself, and what I mean by this is creators will make excuses to keep working on that next thing that they want to create, that next idea that they think would be cool, without actually going out there and getting customers. And I've tried asking these creators, I've tried to find out where the problem is. So I've said, what are you doing to get customers right now? How are they reacting to you? Where are they asking questions? Do they actually end up buying? And often I find the answer is not some subtle problem in how their potential customers are reacting to their marketing and sales. It's that there is no marketing. It's that they didn't get in touch with or reach out to those potential customers in the first place. Entrepreneurs work hard to build their businesses, but they get stuck. And the solution is not rocket science. The reality is that there are two ways you can grow. One is through marketing and sales. So doing things to tell people about your business. And number two is by building a product that is so incredible and extraordinary that every single person who comes in contact with it goes and tells everybody that they know. Now, when you're watching this, number two seems pretty ideal, because if you are a creative entrepreneur and you like building things, then let's just make something so great that you don't have to do any marketing. The problem is, for most entrepreneurs, you need to have some kind of money to sustain yourself. And what that's going to mean, because it's going to take a long time for you to build something that's truly that incredible, is you're going to have to make some sales along the way. While it's possible to create a product so great, generally the time that it takes is measured in years, not in weeks or months. If you look at something like ChatGPT, for example, that is a product that was so incredible when it came out. It wasn't necessary for OpenAI to go and do a bunch of marketing. Do you see ads all the time on your Facebook feed and your Instagram telling you go get a ChatGPT subscription? Chances are that you heard about it from somebody else, either on social media, on the news, from a friend, and maybe all of those ways. Now that we understand our options, how do we fix it? Well, we have to find a way that we can go out and market and sell, so that way we can continue working on making our product the best that it can be. If you're watching this, the chances are the building part or the creating part comes a little bit easier to you than going out there and selling. And that's the same for me. For me, I can build my software all day long. It's easy for me to just sit down and do that, but this YouTube video that I'm making right now took a bunch of effort. It took planning and figuring out what I'm gonna do. But what we wanna do here is we wanna identify and create a process where we can get over that barrier to be able to do something repeatable in marketing, so that way we can actually grow. We can start small with this, and it would be really great to identify one thing that you can do every single day so you can answer the question, what did I do today to tell somebody new about my product? And what we need here is process and repetition. Just like as you start creating, as you start doing it, it will become a habit and it will become easier. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to pick one action, and the first thing that we need to do in order to find out what that action should be is to understand where our customers are. Are they on the phone? Are they in your town? Are they in social media? The person that you're trying to sell to, where is that persona in general, and how would you have to reach them? When we understand that, we can choose what we're going to focus on to get new customers. It might be content creation, it might be emails, it might be going out in person and talking with them, or it might be making phone calls. Then if you've got multiple options, what you want to do is go through that and pick the one that feels easier to you. And we can break it down further. So let's say that in your business, content creation would work really well. Then what kind of content is naturally easier for you to create? Is it writing, talking, being on video? You want to choose the thing that's easiest and start with only that. Remember, we are here to remove all the barriers. We want to take this one slightly harder step until we have a process where the whole thing will become easier with practice. At this point, you might feel compelled to ask yourself, why am I even doing this though? Why do I have to do this if it doesn't feel like the thing that I want to do? Well, I introduced this earlier as being the thing that you need to do to sustain yourself in building your product, because it's going to take time before you have something so incredible that the product spreads on its own. But if you're at this point, I would encourage you to frame this in a different way. What if it's not that you're doing this in order to sustain yourself to create this product? What if doing this simple thing will get you everything that you want? Because that's the truth, right? If you enjoy creating, if you enjoy building, and if what you're creating is helping you grow, helping make a positive impact on other people, then you're going to get paid for it, and you will be able to continue doing that and provide for yourself and for your family, and hopefully, eventually, reach a place of abundance and freedom to do everything that you want. So I talk to all these creators, and when I see them failing at this, it's not that it's hard, it's not that they did it wrong, it's that they aren't doing it. And I hope that by watching this right now, you can feel motivated and realize that this small thing, if you do it consistently along with creating your product, is what you need to get you to the place that you want to go. If you are ready to commit and get more involved in your business, if you want to surround yourself with other creators who are doing the same, I encourage you to join the free community that I created at creatorclimb.com. At the time of making this video, we're at almost 10,000 members, and we have a free tier that is completely free forever. If you enjoyed this video, I would love to have you subscribe, and I encourage you to check out this next video.